Hey y'all, welcome into the channel. This is going to be your this episode of As the World Turns. Okay, let's see what we can see on this episode of As the World Turns. Let's drop this down a little bit. Oops. Okay, on this episode of As the World Turns, messages for my collective. Show me clearly, Spirit. What are we reading about? Messages for on this episode of As the World Turns. Thank you for clear and precise messages. All right, let's have fun with this. Okay, let's have fun with this. All right, show me clearly. Thank you, Holy Spirit. On this episode of As the World Turns. On this episode of As the World Turns. Okay, something about a doctor. I'm hearing a doctor turns groupie. Message of concern, great fortune. Oops. Okay, a doctor turned groupie. Let's get it. Okay, so message of concern, great fortune. Somebody's like shocked and surprised, okay? I'm hearing Teresa. Somebody's shocked and surprised that I'm hearing Elizabeth and Keith. Somebody's shocked and surprised that somebody sees you as great fortune. Maybe this doctor is like, oh my God, that is my queen to be, okay? I'm hearing this is your granddaddy. Okay, we got the child. Somebody's shocked and surprised. This could be the child's grandfather or grandparent to find out, like, or maybe that's who's bringing you this message of concern. Okay, your grandfather is bringing or sending you a message of concern that somebody sees you as great fortune. But somebody feels threatened by the fact that a doctor sees you as sudden wealth, okay? A grandfather could have left you some money behind. Okay, we got main female, and we got expectation. Somebody's just surprised that, like, you, out of all people, it's like you, them. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically what I did, just so you guys know, I'm going to take this expectation card and I'm going to put that one at the bottom of the deck, okay? Because there was too many out here for this storyline. So here we have it. All right, so let's get into it. All right, message of concern. Okay, somebody's grandfather could be sending them some type of message. But it's somebody here that's finding out that your grandfather left you a bunch of money, or I feel like it's that this doctor is somebody that sees you as, like, a doctor could have seen you as some type of great fortune and left you all of his money and you have no idea, and you're about to be suddenly wealthy. Okay, for somebody here, that's a thing. Okay, message of concern, but this is like, maybe this is you who's like, what? Okay, or you're this main female. Let's see what it is. Thank you, angels and spirit guides, for clear and precise messages on this episode of As the World Turns. So we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is your grandfather. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This grandfather is like, this doctor left you all of his money, and you're like, what doctor? Who is this doctor? I feel like you don't even know who this doctor is. You're like, I don't even know a doctor. Like, I'm not friends with any doctors. I don't know this doctor, okay? But this doctor is seeing you as the Empress. They're seeing you as great fortune. They're like, this person is who I want all of my money to go to. This is who I want all of my assets to go to. This is who I want I want to give them my inheritance. I feel like somebody is giving you their inheritance, giving you everything that they own, all of their stuff, all of their possessions is going to you. And you're like, what did I do to deserve this? Okay, with the Knight of Cups. All right, here it is showing up for you. They're like, yeah, you could be receiving this, like you could receive a letter in the mail, like this person has left you everything. We need you to show up to the reading of the will. So you get over here to the reading of the will, okay, with the Three of Swords, all right? Somebody's heartbroken by this. This could be the doctor's real kids. Like the doctor has kids of his own, or real children, people that would have, you know, his belongings or his inheritance would have normally gone to, but it's like he didn't see them as great fortune. This is heartbreaking to someone, that this person has seen you as I'm hearing the Wheel of Fortune, but that this person has seen you as great fortune. They're like, oh my God, like, yeah, look, Nine of Cups. They see you as wish fulfillment. They're like, I want to grant it all. I give it all to this person, to you, viewer. There's some people shocked, like, what? I feel like you're shocked. You're like, what? But I feel like this person's, like, his children or his, like, the next, his successors, like, that normally were supposed to be success, you know, his son, maybe even, like, it's like, what? My dad left all of this to this woman? Okay. So we have the 8 Cups here. All right. Yeah. There's somebody coming towards you with this news, with somebody here. Okay. We have the Death. All right. So the funeral, you know what I mean? They didn't have the funeral service. Okay. The kids was crying and stuff. All right. It's sad. Like, it's over, you know, like they're reminiscing, you know, they had the repast and everything. People, you know, brought a lot of food and sodas and waters, and, you know, the service was really nice. I see a really beautiful, extravagant funeral service. And then there's the reading of this will. And the reading of the will, it's like, there's like 9 things that this doctor owns. And he's like, I'm giving it all to this person. This is a tower. This is a tower for these people, for this person's real children or his successors, people that he was supposed to be naming next. It's like, what? You mean to tell me he gave it to this woman? To his patient? Okay, with the 7 of Wands. Okay. So they're very defensive. They could have tried to fight this. They could have tried to figure out how to stop, or how to like hide the will, or how to, like, I don't know, but I feel like this man told them this before he died. Like, when I die, I'm giving everything to my patient. I'm not giving nothing to you all. I'm giving nothing to my son. I'm giving it all to this patient. Okay? Justice. Somehow this is justice for you. This is justice for this dying doctor. It's because, like, I don't know. I feel like you helped this doctor in some kind of way. Maybe you didn't know you helped this doctor with the 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I also feel like you even, like, he left this even over his wife. He's like, I don't know. No, this sudden wealth is going to my patient. What the heck did you do as the patient? It's a serious tower for this person's, like, his wife, or like his current partner or something like that, because he didn't leave this woman nothing. Judgment. He left her nothing but, you know how they be like, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Okay, with the 10 of Swords, when he died, he left them judgment. That's all he left for this son and his mother. This doctor left it all to you. it's a vibe here where his son, like his son wasn't all the way rocking with him the way he was supposed to. He didn't quite, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to do too much, or he just wasn't honoring his father. And this Queen of Pentacles, like, it's a vibe like she was only around for the money. She was only around for what she could get out of this doctor. So we have this main female here. Grab y'all snack and come on back. This doctor done left his wife in poverty, left his son in poverty. This woman who's considered great fortune, who he wants to leave all of his wealth to, is considered the magician. Like, something is magical about this woman. It's like when he was living, when he experienced her, when he came across her path, this patient, like she was maybe very patient with him. Maybe she was very like healing for him. This could have been, he could have been her patient, actually. He could have left, this doctor could have left all of his money to his nurse, his hospice care worker. Like, I'm not sure. He left it. It's justice is still here. It's like he left this all to whoever was caring for him. The Hermit. He left this because, see, while he was in hospice care, or while he was under this nurse's care, she revealed something to him. She showed him what his wife was doing, like behind the scenes, the Page of Swords. This nurse enlightened him. I feel like you're the nurse, or you're this healer, and you were assigned to this doctor. Y'all know they say doctors make the worst patients. But it's a vibe where maybe this doctor, or excuse me, this nurse was able to be very patient and very nurturing and very kind to this man. At the bottom of the deck, we have justice. You can expect justice, whoever you are in this story. It's like a vibe where this doctor saw, this doctor, as on his dying bed or on his way out, he was shown something by this Empress. This patient doctor relationship or situation, because I don't think it was a relationship. I just feel like he was shown something, or she showed him such care. I feel like he felt more nurtured than he's ever felt in the whole years he was a father to this son and a husband to this woman. He just felt so cared for and nurtured in the care of this nurse or this earth angel, to the point where he was like, I'm not leaving my wife or my child anything. It's like he had a light bulb moment as he was laying there getting ready to take his, when he knew, like, he had been diagnosed with something. He knew he was going to be leaving this world. And it's a vibe where, like, even in his knowing, in that moment, he found someone who really, 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 something about a terminal illness. He had a terminal illness. But it's this vibe where, like, he's like, this nurse. He and this nurse, since he was a doctor, he and this nurse could have worked in the same hospital. They could have been in the same line of care. And it's like he had seen her, nurse other patients and be very kind and nurturing to them. He really admired this woman. And then when it came to be his turn, where the tables had turned and he was on his dying bed, and it's a vibe where she nurtured him just so that she showed him more love than he had gotten in 8 years of marriage or 2 years of being a father or 7 years of knowing someone. He just, it's like he couldn't understand how this woman could be so nurturing and so caring and be so gentle with him, so understanding and so patient. He felt like in her care, he was in the arms of a real angel. And he felt in love, true love, not like temptation and not like lustful. He loved this woman because of her ability to genuinely be authentic and care, not just for him, but for people. Whoever this nurse is, she's definitely been in the right line of work. She is like well equipped for her line of work, whether it's to ease people into transition or if it's to nurse people back to health and wealth. It's a vibe where he's seen this woman in this short time. He could have only been in the hospital, y'all, for 7 days or for like 11 days. And in that short period of time, this woman transformed his entire life. Through conversations and her just coming in and fluffing his pillow and washing him or bathing him or taking him for a walk around the hospital. In those short times, they were intimate. The conversations that were held were priceless. It's like she had gold nuggets coming out of her mouth, just pearls of wisdom just spewing out of everything that she said, everything that she embodied. She was truly wise. And as he listened to her, he didn't even tell her like that she was helping him, that she was helping him work through childhood memories, and she was helping him make peace with the fact that he was dying. And she just guided him ever so gently through his transition. She prayed with him. She fed him. She nurtured him. She showed him real love and care. And the short time that she was in his energy, caring for him, loving him, nurturing him, assisting him, watching over him, coming in to give him his medicine, coming in to, like, this woman was medicine herself. I feel like in this short time, like, he even found God again. He found God again. Just in her conversations. It's like he would look at his wife and his marriage and his child and or his children, and he just was like, they're just ungrateful. They just take. It's just them. It was never about him. It was always about, what can they get from me? What can I get? What can I have? It was never about, how are you? What do you need from us? Even in his sickness, they still never asked, what can we do, Dad? Honey, what can I do to make it better? How can I make you comfortable? And here it is, this nurse comes in and she fulfills the whole role. Unknowingly. And so he made a call to his lawyer on his deathbed. Hey, I need you to come up here. I know I'm getting ready to die. I know this cancer or this illness, this ailment, it's going to take me out of here. I know, but I need to make some changes to my will. His lawyer arrives. The nurse is there to greet him. Oh yeah, Mr. So-and-so, he's right here. Yeah, he's room 82. This man puts up some type of barrier of protection around his money, his finances, his wealth, his possessions, so that In the case that he didn't survive this illness, which he didn't feel like he was going to, in the case that he didn't survive, his wife and his son would get nothing. And this loving earth angel of a nurse would get it all. All of it. He left her a house. He left her all of his money. He left her his practice. He left her his cars. He left her power of attorney. He named her power of attorney of all of his money. On this episode of As the World Turns, Power of Attorney. This has been your read. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.